What's up, everybody? MopHead here, and got some more reviews for you today. Alright, so we are going to start off with Hazelnut Cream by Fleming. Let's get some hazelnut on. And the recipe reads 2% Flavor West Butterscotch Ripple, 0.75% Flavor Art Hazel Grove, 4% Flavor West Hazelnut, 1% TFA Sweetener, 4% TFA Vanilla Bean Ice Cream, and 1.5% Flavor Art Vienna Cream. My heater would come on as soon as I started shooting a video. Awesome. So with this recipe, it's not bad. It's pretty decent. Actually, the creams are done pretty nicely, and the hazelnuts, pretty nice. But that butterscotch, it kind of, to me, comes off as an off note, especially with already having sweetener in it. It does make it a little overly sweet for me. And then just the taste of the butterscotch, because there's that kind of caramel taste. It just kind of masks some of the hazelnut, especially when he obviously really wanted the hazelnut to come out a lot. Put in a lot of hazelnut in there, and to me the butterscotch just kind of takes away from that. I just think just hazelnut and butterscotch just don't quite mend together that well, at least not in this application where you really want the hazelnut to come out. Yeah, the hazelnut gets, like, honestly, if you gave me this and I vaped it and I didn't already know there was hazelnut in it, I probably wouldn't have guessed there was, because the butterscotch, it just gets kind of lost in the butterscotch flavor, and so you mostly, that's mostly what you get from it, is the butterscotch. But taste wise, it's still not bad, and the hazelnut, it still gives it a little bit of nuttiness. So maybe if it was going for more of a butterscotch cream, and then you just used a little hazelnut to get a little bit of like a nutty flavor to it, I think then it would have probably been a little bit better of a recipe for me. But kind of being the opposite, where the butterscotch is supposed to be more of like kind of a secondary flavor, and the hazelnut's supposed to really come out, I don't really get that. But still a pretty tasty recipe. So I'll probably have to give it like a 3 out of 5. Yeah, the more I think of it as like a butterscotch cream with just like little hints of hazelnut, just little hints of nut, really, that makes me kind of, I don't know. Then I kind of like it a little bit more. But if I think of it too much as a hazelnut recipe, then I don't know. Then it doesn't really do it for me. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5, because it's still, very vapeable recipe, and the creams are nice. I do like the creams. Can't go wrong with Vienna Cream. Vienna Cream is awesome. All right, moving on. And the next one we have is by Jack Gilroy. I'm going to show you guys the bottle again. I don't know why I keep wanting to do that. I think it's going to start doing like the one-shot reviews where I show them. Getting all mixed up. All right. So next one we have is Strawberry Shortcake Ice Cream Bar by Jack Gilroy from the DIY E-Juice University. And this recipe reads 1.5% TFA Bavarian Cream, 0.5% Inawera Biscuit, 1% Flavor Art Cookie, 0.2% Vanillin, 1.5% TFA Graham Cracker Clear, 3% TFA Strawberry, 3% One Stop DIY Succulent Strawberry, 3.5% Capella Sugar Cookie, 1.5% TFA Vanilla Bean Ice Cream, and 4.5% Liquid Barn Vanilla Ice Cream. The strawberries in this are done really nice, especially using TFA strawberry. I'm not a fan of TFA strawberry because the waxy kind of taste I get from it. There's enough other things going on in this recipe that it really takes away that waxiness. So, not sure exactly what the TFA strawberry is bringing to the table here. But I know Jack wouldn't just put something in for no reason, so I know there's a reason for it. But the succulent strawberry just really brings that nice, deep red, ripe strawberry to it. So I'm guessing the regular TFA strawberry is probably just to kind of boost up the succulent a little bit. But the succulent's really where you get the strawberry flavor in this, and you can tell just because it's a nice deep red strawberry, like almost like when they overly ripe and they start getting like a little mushy, you know. Obviously, you don't get that texture, but yeah, just that really like deep ripe strawberry. So he was obviously going for that like shortcake ice cream bar, you know, like the humor ones. Yeah, really good. Quite a few of those recipes out there, and I've tried a couple of them. So how does this one compare? I'd say this one probably does the strawberry the best. You know, it's not quite the strawberry I would get from those ice cream bars, but I really like what he did with the strawberry here. And then you definitely get like the crunch, you know, the little bakery kind of note crunch parts of it. The ice cream kind of lacks for me, which is weird because there's quite a bit of, you know, 4.5% liquid bar, and then probably the 1.5 TFA. Because to me, I really like liquid bar and vanilla ice cream, but it really doesn't carry the mouthfeel that a lot of other ice cream, vanilla ice creams do, like a lot of the V-Bix and stuff. But liquid bar and vanilla ice cream has a really good vanilla ice cream flavor. And so I think it might have needed a little bit more of the vanilla bean ice cream. Maybe like the liquid bar and vanilla ice cream down to like 3, and then boosting up the vanilla, maybe even just like doing both at 3 or something. But to get more of the mouthfeel, because that's the part that's kind of lacking for me, is the creamy mouth, you know, the really heavy ice cream mouthfeel. There we go. Eventually I get the words right. But yeah. So I look at it, there's kind of like 3 parts to like a strawberry shortcake ice cream part. You got the strawberry, the crunchy kind of like bakery notes, and the ice cream. And 2 of them are done really well. The ice cream to me kind of falls a little short. But but the other 2 parts are done really well. So I'll give this one like kind of stuck. Probably like a 3.5. Yeah, I don't think I quite want to give it a 4, but 3.5 definitely, like a strong 3.5. That makes sense. I just don't want to go to a 10 scale. I don't know. That just sounds too much for me. But then I always like want to break up my 5 scale too much. So I try and keep it at halves. But then I have like the strong and weak. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll edit that part out. But yeah. So I'll go ahead and give it a strong 3.5. Good job, Jack. I still think Strawberry Bliss is better. Yeah, I said it. I'm not saying I'm like a awesome mixer, best mixer or anything. Just Strawberry Bliss, man. I'm still waiting for a strawberry recipe I like more. When it comes along, I will let all of you know. I will admit defeat, but I haven't found it yet. But this is really good. And if you don't own succulent strawberry, it's not my favorite strawberry, especially by itself, but it's a really good strawberry to have for layering, because it really does have that kind of like deeper strawberry that I don't really get from any other strawberry. It's nice. Maybe Red Touch comes pretty close, but I don't know. It's one worth picking up. All right. Where are we at? 9 minutes? All right, we're still all right. And our recipe of the week. Coffee break. Goes to Sweet Potato Custard by the Duntman. And the recipe, what does it say? I've got enough sweet. Bill Cosby. The picture's funny. So we have 0.1% Favora Rich Cinnamon, 1.5% TFA Toasted Marshmallow, 4% Capella Vanilla Custard, and 0.5% Favora Yam. Yeah, Favora Yam. If you watched I think it was my last video I did on Favora, when I got went over like the 15 or so. Oh no, I did a video just for Favora lamb. Somebody should come out with lamb flavoring. That'd be interesting. Okay, Favora yam though. Yeah, I really like it. I did a video on it like by itself because I really think it's an interesting flavor. It's one you should all get. I don't know. There's some really interesting things you can do with it, but let me take a vape first. Yeah, I think this was a really good application for it. It sounds a little weird when you're like, sweet potato custard, right? That's what it was. Yeah, sweet potato custard. But when you really think about it, it makes sense. You know, yam's already a really sweet, kind of mushy. You know, I mean, yeah, it's technically like a vegetable, but you know, like candied yams, like most of us have at Thanksgiving or something. You know, there's a lot of desserts. I mean, sweet potato pie. There's already a lot of desserts that use sweet potato in it. So it already makes sense to like kind of go with that, go like kind of a dessert way with it. And so I think Favor did a really good job on their yam. Yeah, it blows the TFA one out of the water, definitely. And I think this was a really good application for it. It does really well with the custard. Yeah, toasted marshmallow is a good idea. I wonder if he was inspired by candied yams, because candied yams usually have like marshmallow on top and then you bake it so they get a little toasted, and yeah, so that totally makes sense. And then the little bit of cinnamon was really nice. So you used it light enough where it's like it just gives it a little bit of spice, you know, a little bit of sweet and spice to mix with the spice to mix with the sweet, not add sweetness, but you know, a little bit of cinnamon. It's really nice sometimes, you know. Just complement the yam flavor in there, kind of brings it out a little bit more. So yeah, I just really like this recipe. I thought it was really good. I was pretty happy when I saw it and mixed it up, and it ended up being really good. I had high hopes for it, and it met them. So good job, the Dent Man. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 5. I don't know if I quite want to give it a 4.5 out of 5, but I think 4 out of 5 is fair for it. Yeah, I think 4 out of 5 is fair. It's good. I like it. So what I got for you guys this week. I think next week I'm gonna do my cereal episode. Yeah, I haven't really talked about it yet, but I'll give you a little sneak preview for next week. Yeah, I got 3 of kind of the most well-known, talked about cereal recipes. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I haven't tried any of them yet. They've just been steeping. I mixed them up a while ago, and they've just been steeping. So pretty excited for that one. Keep a lookout for it. Besides that, you know, as always, eat, sleep, mix, repeat. Be good to each other. Talk to y'all later.